Teen Titans Go! I am Patrick Michael Strange, and I am excited and delighted to be joined by the NRW squad. And I got to my right, Miss Marianne. Oh yeah. And of course, from NRW Games, KPRM Gaming, it's my man Lewis Bailey.
Absolutely not a teen, more of adult, but what's up?
This guy, he had to switch it up. Alright guys, we have another infamous trailer. It comes from DC and Warner Brothers. Let's get into it and then we'll go all about it afterwards, alright?
Let's do it.
Because I'm super excited. I just want to get into it.
Welcome to my arena. Face your challenges.
They're the serious versions of us!
Just what we need to kick us up a notch. Let's prove we're the best Titans in the multiverse.
Yes!
So, I think I know who's behind this.
That's right! We will conquer the multiverse together, and there's nothing you can do to stop us!
We are in the danger. It is time for the cooperation.
Oh, come on!
Oh, wow, yeah, we're all besties now.
What took you so long?
Oh God.
Is this good or bad?
To being a hero, brooding heroes.
They're robbing the city.
Hey. That's some DBZ shit right there.
Titans go!
Oh,
Really?
Blu-ray DVD.
wow.
Oh, okay.
So, before we get into it, I just want to say, because, you know, I've been doing this comic show for a long time, and one of the biggest things that we've talked about on the show for a lot of many years is Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go. I don't know if we talked about it too much when you guys came on board, but it was always kind of like a big thing. You know, we have the fans that were super fans of Teen Titans, and then when Teen Titans versus Go came on, people were like, oh, I don't know about this. But me being a father, I enjoyed the Teen Titans, but then I had I had a daughter who was starting to get into it. Teen Titans Go were her tribe. And if you check it out, I gotta say, and a lot of other people that I said, just give it a chance, give it a few more episodes, they're like, okay, I can understand what the appeal. And this goes with pretty much any fandom. It doesn't take away from what you love. What you love will always be there. Teen Titans was always there. Teen Titans Go, it's for the now. And for those kids, later on there's going to be a whole nother set of Teen Titans. There's the Titans show that people love on DCU, which is different than from the other Teen Titans stuff, which my daughter can't exactly watch because she's all about Starfire and she saw the Titan stuff. And like, I finally actually, thanks to Marianne, started watching the Titan show. I'm like a couple episodes, and I think I have like 2 or 3 more episodes. Really digging it, love it. But it's different. There's a different iteration for a different time.
Right.
And being a longtime comic fan, I've seen a lot of iterations within the comic books of the cast, of the stories, and you know, each its own. Each has its own moment. So I say all that to say, when the Teen Titans Go to the movies dropped, there was a lot of controversy about that. A lot of people were like, I wanted the original Teen Titans, and still everybody's like, you know, up in uproar. But you had all these different distinct fans. But then one of the big finales, spoiler alert, at the end of Teen Titans Go to the movies, they kind of saw a flashback to the original Teen Titans. So it showed love to that squad. And now we are getting Teen Titans Go versus the original Teen Titans, which I think is going to follow up from that direct to DVD, Blu-ray, to satiate those fans. And again, I think people are starting to learn and just wisening up, but at the same time, I don't have a lot of faith with a lot of different people because we know how humanity is. They elected Trump. But anyway, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can be a fan of what you have. It doesn't take away from what you love. It just may not be for you right now. Later on down the road, it might be for somebody else. But I think this is a good nod and a love to that. I'm super excited, but we'll do that later. I'm gonna let everybody else do their thing. But again, I think this is great fan service. It's killing it. It's a great combination of both. I love it, and I want to see it. I can't wait to see it. Marianne, again, thank you for the Titans, so I can see that iteration. So now we're gonna be getting this too as well, Marianne.
So I think you touched on something, because I think the comic book industry has, and even video games, shall we say, have a problem where who's the audience, okay?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I want to say, back with our parents, cartoons were for kids, and that's that.
Oh yeah, that whole thing.
You know, that whole thing. And where Teen Titans kind of falls on that scale is, it just ended sort of abruptly. There was like no reason for it to end, you know?
Yeah.
It just kind of, there was no like really an explanation, it just ended. That was it, you know? And then out comes this Teen Titans Go, you know?
The fans felt kind of cheated for that, we're into that, and then here you come with something crazy.
Sure. And, you know, I will tell you that I am of the foam face tribe about the whole, like, frothing at the teeth at the whole Teen Titans Go, you know? Because I just love the regular Teen Titans. It's like, I'm an adult, but I love it. You know, it was just so great. I was actually introduced to it by my friend Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. While I was at the time in the Air Force Station in England, that's where I started watching it.
Okay.
So, and I think what kind of happened was, in quitting the original Teen Titans show with zero explanation, and then coming back to the Teen Titans Go, I think what set people off was it was kind of it wasn't broke, it didn't need to be fixed. You know?
Yeah.
And I think that they handled that poorly. You know, the network behind it. I think they should have provided better explanations and maybe just said, look, you know. And also, for those of you that know, a lot of the cartoons back in the old day, a lot of them were connected to toys, franchise, or you know, merchandising and stuff like that. So, you know, we're kind of at a point where a lot of people aren't doing a whole lot of merchandising.
Yeah.
So,
but I'll say, knowing on the production, the industry side of things, it was that led to its downfall.
Yeah.
In the marketing sense, and that's why we had that switch. But we'll go into that a little bit.
So, with that being said, I am not a super huge fan of Teen Titans Go, but I can respect what it does. Okay. I did watch the Teen Titans Go movie. I was on a flight. I watched it, chuckled a couple of times, you know. But I would be lying if I told you that I had the same love for it that I had for the Teen Titans. But that's because I'm looking for something a little bit more, you know. So I think really for me, what I'm looking for, or I hope what a lot of other people feel is, I have a respect for it, because I respect that it appeals to young kids. I think they do a pretty cool job of, you know, kind of going back to cartoons teaching things. Giving those messages, saying be nice to people, or, you know, dealing with, you don't feel good about yourself, tackling issues. But let's not, you know, but the other side of that was Teen Titans did a good job of that as well. One of the best episodes ever touched on racism, and put it in a way that I think was understandable for everybody. You know, so I'm gonna watch the two, because I'm, you know, it's really funny, because I think what's gonna happen.
It's kind of cool that they're versing each other.
They're
which
versing
is a great
each
way
other,
to come back, because of how fans were like,
and
now we get to see them tackle each other.
And it was a genius thing to do, because the people loyal to the old, we just got suckered into watching it. The people who are loyal to the new one, they just got suckered into watching it. So really, and then you made it straight to DVD, you bastards. You know, like, that's the one you put on DVD? Shouldn't you have put that
we would have loved to see it
theater?
on the big screen.
You know, I want to see that on the big screen. But I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. We all know which side I'm going to be voting for.
I'm on both.
You
I
know,
like both.
You know, I don't, like I said, I don't dislike the other one, but I also think I have less of a draw to it. I suspect that if I had kids or like young nieces or nephews or something, then I'd be like, well, all right, you know. Lewis,
where do you stand? Go original Titans.
So I'm just gonna put it like this:
Are you the DCU?
We came
we just recently came off of TMNT versus Batman, which was surprising and a lot of fun. And I think seeing that we have these two different sides that are meshing together, serious and fun, we're going to get something fun out of this.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm expecting. It looks fun.
I understand. You were the original team? Did you watch the original show, or did you watch Go at all? Or you didn't watch it either?
That's not true.
I didn't. Well,
So you're
I've seen
you're
some
impartial.
episodes of what she showed me, but at that time and place, I was watching Azumanga Daioh and a lot of other anime.
So you really don't have a
stuff.
dog in the fight on this one.
So yeah, no. But
Okay.
I can only speculate and basically give my reaction on the trailer, which it looks fun. There's some funny moments in there. This definitely looks like it's going to be a cool one for all the kids to watch and some teenagers. And if you're a Teen Titans fan, either way, there's something for you there. And these versus movies always give us something good. Like I said, TMNT versus Batman is something special and very unique, but a lot of fun to watch. So I think we'll get something a little bit for everybody there.
So, but before we go and we do our fists and everything in regards to this, going back to, again, what happened with Titans with the marketing sense, it kind of was their downfall, and a lot of people weren't buying it, and so they, let's go for the kids, and there you go. But as a result of that, we cannot deny the one big major thing that came out of that we did get, and it's now been rebirthed through the DCU, Young Justice. If it wasn't for Titans coming back, so they saw, Teen Titans went away. We got Teen Titans versus Go, but then Young Justice was introduced. We got a couple seasons of that, but then they went away with that again. But then we got Rebirth on the DCU. We got new seasons now that are playing of Young Justice. So
I thought
they saw that there was still that audience, and that's how they try to get us back.
I think with Young Justice on it, and I think, I don't know, I didn't...
Which is fantastic. Come on, girl.
I didn't,
Young Justice.
Oh, yeah, I love Young Justice. I do. But I thought that was because they got X amount of views on Netflix. When Netflix had it, they said, hey...
Well, that boosted it again, but I was talking on actual...
Oh, okay.
When it was on TV.
Yeah.
So, so Teen Titans came off the TV.
Right.
Teen Titans Go came up. People were upset, so they brought Teen Titans to the TV. Young Justice to the TV.
Yeah.
And then it got, again, added love when it came to streaming with Netflix. And then because they saw so much there, here we're building up the new DCU brand, which, where can we go in the well to come back? Bring back Young Justice. Boom, boom. So...
And we can't forget...
From losing Titans, we got Go, which for the other audience, but we got Young Justice. If I gotta put Teen Titans and Young Justice against each other, I'm going Young Justice. I don't know about you.
So they're different.
I'm going one over the other.
They're different shows, though. But
True,
I will
it
say
is.
this before we continue, and let's not also forget Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
Girl.
Because,
We're talking classics. Batman the Animated Series and Justice League. That should have never ended.
Like
Justice League Unlimited.
Y'all kids don't know the
Y'all just don't
lineup
know.
that y'all were missing, because it was
Shout out to
ridiculous.
Bruce Timm.
Yeah.
Bruce Timm was the man behind Batman the Animated Series and the Justice League from back in the day. Oh my God.
So very good.
It's the one thing that DC did right. They kill it on the animation, but they fuck up on the live action shit.
Yeah.
Y'all feel me?
Yeah.
Except for
kill it on the animation.
Except surprisingly for Shazam.
Yeah, no.
And Shazam was alright. And Wonder Woman was good.
Shazam's their number one.
Shazam, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, they're coming back.
Is the first Superman movie. Everything else is, in my opinion.
Well, hold on. No, we have the Christopher Reeve stuff. So there's some the bombs and there's some goods and bads there.
Yeah, but you know,
consistently, live action Marvel's killed the game.
Yeah,
but
Their
DC animation,
really
right?
Consistently,
and DC has always animated style wise, where Marvel I think always failed on the animated side because my problem with Marvel is a lot of the things they were doing were too far kiddie.
The Marvel stuff, the Marvel animated stuff that they did. That was like directed to DVD. That was garbage, man.
It was garbage, and DC always had their pulse in knowing, what, we need to put this one geared towards the younger set, but this one, like the Killing Joke, all of that. They're like, nah, this is for the adults, the people like the True Blue, that have been in this in a while.
Yeah.
So I gotta hand it to them. So mad respect to DC for their animated teams
they
and
killed
their choices.
The game, son.
Excellent, really, really well done. I would probably go see, and I think it's hilarious because This I would have gone to the theater for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, so
Totally.
I'm really surprised.
Yeah,
it's
I was
straight
kind of
to
surprised.
DVD.
It's, straight to
You
DVD.
know, that's the big surprise there. Like, oh, really? We're not going to eat popcorn? And
Well, they,
you know,
they have better luck going straight to DVD than they do to theaters, so I can see why they would just put
no,
it
they did
straight
good in
to
the theater.
No, they did well.
With
They went
Teen
well.
Titans Go?
Go to the movies.
Yeah,
went really
yeah,
well.
it went really, really well. Better than expected for sure.
Interesting decision, but
Yeah,
hey, it just means we get to watch it sooner and as many times as we want to watch
Yeah,
it. With it coming out to Blu-ray. So as we always do, we put our fist up. We give it a thumbs up. We'll definitely check it out. A thumbs down. If it's a nah to the side, it's a maybe. Let's do it on a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. To the side with Lewis. Definitely thumbs up from me and Miss Marianne. And again, because you weren't a big fan of both, so I can understand that.
And, I really don't watch a whole lot of the superhero cartoons. If I'm watching any sort of animated, it's going to be more Japanimation.
Gotcha.
Anime.
Okay. Marianne, super excited. We're gonna watch it here. I'm gonna scoop it
yeah,
up.
we might host it because we
You
have
know
a
what I'm saying?
theater.
I do have my own theater.
Yeah.
Since we can't see it on the big screen, I do have a big screen.
Yeah, we have a theater screen in our
85, son.
Yeah.
So, shout out to my man Greg Sipes. You've seen him on the channel tons of time. We've had a bunch of interviews. We have a whole panel that I did with him. Shout out to my man Greg, who plays Beast Boy. Love him as Beast Boy, and now we get to see him do a lot more crazier stuff with the Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans, y'all.